afternoon, everybody. This is Rich. Rich's River Smokers, West Virginia. Today we are coming to you from Dumas, Texas. At the Loves here, get ready to head out to Route 87. Taking a load of tomatoes to Colorado Springs, Colorado. So, we'll pick this load up in Florida. After we dropped we had to, I come off of home time. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last one, but we're coming off of home time. Well, I'm coming off home time, and we had the deadhead to Indiana, which wasn't too bad. It wasn't my favorite thing to do. But apparently, freight was overflowing in Indiana, and fleet manager said he'll take care of me, which I trust him. So we went over to Indiana, Seymour, to get a load of eggs. And took them to the Walmart DC in Arcadia, Florida, which we had to battle with a little bit of Nicole. She was coming through Georgia, southern Georgia, down into Florida. That was a bitch. The weather you're going to have to endure is going to be some of the weather you probably never, ever drove in your whole life. I've never drove in I guess it was a Category 1 hurricane. The wind was as such. It was probably the worst wind I've ever drove in, and a couple gusts sure did make the old butthole pucker. I ain't gonna lie, and I usually don't get too nervy. So, when you don't feel comfortable, pull over. I did finish my shift, and within a couple hours of me finishing my shift, the storm rolled over top and was gone. So after that, it was next morning was a little windy, but nonetheless it was very beautiful in Arcadia, Florida, where the snowbirds hang out, and it was 85 degrees. Fantastic. A little warm, but fantastic. So we got that load off, and then we went to, we got a dispatch. We got a proposal, a pre-plan to picking up in northern Florida, which is a little over 350 miles deadhead. Again, another big deadhead situation. I assumed that I was going to get one of them poverty juice loads out of Tropicana, and I was fine with that. But let pre-plan come across going to Quincy, Florida. Got a load of tomatoes, which I never even knew they grew tomatoes in Florida. So that one's going to Colorado Springs, Colorado, which we are on right now. It's been a grueling couple days, 3 days. It's only my second time going to Colorado. Me and Myra was in for Ferry Wire on the road, or Ferry Wire Trucking. I'll leave a channel, link to her channel in the description box. Hopefully you guys went to check out Eric at Landshark Transport. I left his link in the description box in the last video. Hope you guys went and checked him out. Congratulations, Eric, on getting over 100 subscribers. My man is getting a little sorry about that, man. My man is getting a little frustrated with the situations, but that situation is different. We'll explain that in another video. But this one's about driving in the weather, or the weather you may encounter. So to you TNT and PSD students and upgrade students, pay attention if you have a chance to train in the winter time. Me personally, I don't mind some of the weather I drive in. I'm a little stressed today. I was a little stressed today because I'm working on, well, I'm not running on recaps yet, but I have 8 hours left on my 70, and I get recaps back tomorrow night at midnight. And I have 8 hours left on my 70, and roughly about 5.5 hours to make my delivery. Well, my delivery's at 0900 tomorrow, which is Tuesday. This is Monday. And then hopefully I get a pre-plan, but I'm probably going to have to be more likely just to hang out in Colorado Springs till Wednesday morning to get a pre-plan, probably. Or they can plan me tomorrow or whatever they want to do. So I'll tell you what, this morning I got on the road about 2 o'clock, left Tyler, Texas, drove 511 miles to Dumas, Texas, and nice little town. It is in the middle of no fucking where. I mean, BFE, Texas. It was smooth sailing. When I was coming out of just north of Dallas, Fort Worth, probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours above, maybe an hour and a half, hit a little rain. It was a little breezy, but then another hour and a half, I ran it through one hell of a snow squall. So bad it covered my radar up. Temperature dropped to like 32, 31 degrees. Roads didn't get covered, but I was ready for anything at that point. So we got, and the wind was just fucking rolling. I mean, rolling. It was pushing, and so it was a little crazy, but we made it to Dumas. So the temperatures are, it's 20 something, feels like 9 with the wind chill, because the wind has died down a little bit, but the wind was absolutely fucking horrific. So when you're driving a 53-foot billboard, good thing these tomatoes are heavy. Well, if it was lighter, we would have had a bit of an issue probably. But fucking CB. But anyway, so that's what it was like getting here.
Hard to read, you dumb shit. Come on and deal with this one. You got to turn something on and you want to deal with this one.
What the fuck was that? Anyway, we made it. We're hanging out for a 10. We're going to leave probably 1 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to head over to Colorado Springs. It's supposed to be a little snow over there. So, anyway, guys, stick with me, and we'll see you over at the 90. Hey, everybody. I'm back. Well, I didn't get back with you at the 90 in Colorado Springs because I didn't even really think about it. But we got to, when we left Dumas, Texas, we had some more weather to drive through, more wind, more snow. The snow wasn't as bad as it was coming out of Dallas. But it was windy, snowy, cold, and that's about it. We got to the 90 and had to wait for an empty trailer. Went to the Pilot in Colorado Springs. The beautiful view. Here's some pictures right here. Beautiful view. And it was sunny out. Wasn't too shabby. Still in the low 40s maybe. Maybe high 30s. So we drained the air tanks, checked all the fluids, and put air in the tires. And we chilled out. But no sooner than I get ready to take a shower, the sun got covered up by clouds. Here come this white shit, just putting it down. I mean, putting it down for 10-15 minutes, and then all of a sudden, poof, gone. You can see the mountains. Sun was back out. Weather was pretty fucking crazy. I was out of nowhere, just boom. So again, you guys that are in TNT and PSD and upgrading, get that winter driving in. Don't freak out on wet roads and mountains. Just be careful. I use the philosophy for the big truck the same as when I rode a motorcycle. Today, always respect your vehicle. Respect it. Because if you don't respect it, it's going to hurt you and possibly hurt others and break your fucking shit all to pieces. But the minute you lose respect and you think you got it, that's when shit's going to bite you in the ass. Not that it's going to bite you in the ass, but you can never be too careful. So wind is a big culprit. We deadheaded from Colorado Springs over to Liberal, Kansas for a beef load. We're on that right now. I'm currently sitting at the Loves in Boonville, Missouri, I think it's called. Not a bad little place. Had a little shower. So again, if you're on a TNT truck, just if you have a trailer that's worth a shit, you probably won't. You might not. I don't know. But listen to what he or she has to say. Heed the warnings and respect your equipment. So I know this video wasn't much, guys. This is what I got. Heading to New Jersey with this load of biff. And it's clouding up pretty good here right now. Just get used to that winter driving, guys. It's that time of year. It's cold. And check out Myra's channel. Check out Eric's channel. I'll leave them both in the description box. And we're going to go hop back here and get some rest. We got to leave at 1 o'clock in the morning. We're on that drive shift again. So guys, I hope you like what's coming out. I know it's been a little boring probably. We got some pretty good content coming up, pretty good subjects. It's just sometimes when I stop, I don't feel like making a video, leaving clips. So, money's still good. Can't complain. We'll talk a little more about that in the next video or one of the other videos. So guys, like, share, subscribe. Share with your friends and family in the world. And when you do share with them, tell them the best barbecue and the best truck driver comes from the river. And we'll see you on the next one.